Oh, you mad? So what you gonna do about it? Yeah, I said it. Your ConscienSiS is challenging you. It is time. You know it's time to deal with how we deal with anger. This is the third intro to my interactive videos, and watching to the end gives you choices that can benefit you. Just have a little patience. You know, they say viewers have short attention spans, and they click off if you don't grab their attention. Well, let me be the first to say, I don't want to just grab your attention. I want to capture your heart and your mind and get you enthusiastic when it comes to changing our lives for the better. We live in an unprecedented age of options, so make a choice. Now let's begin. Oh yeah. Before I forget, shout out to this viewer who gave me constructive criticism about getting my audio together. I'm new to the game and it takes time, but I am grinding and I bought a new mic to go with my new stuff. Check it out. Yo, I am your sis, and if I can try to give you guys guidance about certain things, who am I that I can't take guidance from y'all as well? Please keep having my back as I have yours, and thank you for even supporting me when my audio wasn't where it needed to be. Okay, now we can begin. If you haven't clicked off because, short attention spans. Okay, are you ready to enter through the gates leading you into relinquishing your anger? Your sis is here. Let's find another way. Hey, I'm telling you, watch to the end of this video to explore ways to stop relying on anger to manifest healthy resolutions. Because anger is binding, not freeing. We need to surrender anger and acquire self-control. So let me ask you this. Are you burning on the inside from people, or is it from you? It doesn't matter how you look at it. The key is to learn how to manage your anger in a healthy way. But you keep running from this, and this will only hinder your growth as a person. Stop running. You think you found this video by accident? Nope. You just have to find this tough love valuable and stop the world around you and focus on your anger and what anger is. So let's talk about it. So anger can manifest in many different forms. You have deliberate anger, manipulative anger, pain-based anger, psychological anger, fear-based anger, sudden anger, frustration-based anger, silent anger, overwhelmed anger, defend anger, judgmental anger, and many more. They come out in different ways, outward, inward, and sometimes passive, being triggered by many things like someone's upbringing can trigger anger. Other people around can activate it as well, psychological or physical distress. And to be honest, some anger, we just can't even get to the root of it. These are considered unknown causes or some time of underlying issues that has anger as a symptom. So anger is so damaging when used in a negative way. It can bring you to audacity, revenge, seething, deep hatred. And we all know that an angry person is simply not themselves. And when they speak or behave in anger, they are a different person. So ask yourself, if you have been that person who hurts others from built up or sudden anger. So when angry feelings threaten you, the best advice is to hold back for a few moments and consider taking appropriate actions to regain self-control. So I know what you think. Sis, you acting like it's easy to turn the switch off. I'll be the first to say, I know. Why you think I spent hours upon hours researching anger so I can help myself and bring you along the way? Trust and believe. Your sis has seen her days with anger. It is no joke. My anger was no joke. I told y'all. That's why I went to school for psychology, to find out what is wrong with me, because I have been through some things, and anger was one of them. I realized my anger surpassed normal levels that controlled me and not the other way around. It was intense and manifested physically. I mean, I used to deal with muscle tension and increased heart rate, and I would just need to release. This impaired my judgment and prolonged my feelings of anger for extended periods of time. Yeah, I'm that girl. Yep, I hold grudges. Well, I used to. Still a little bit. All of this wrapped in one affected me in so many ways and led to negative consequences that gave me experiences in my life that I would never want to participate in again. I am so happy. I am gradually getting better at surrendering anger by letting go. This took a lot out of me, and it's going to take a lot out of you. So right now, I just want to just sit in it, and let's take our breathing break. Let's take a break with your sis. Take a break with me. So I would like to take this opportunity to think about the times anger controlled us and what that outcome was. Also, think about the different types of anger and the form it comes from when you experience it. Do you use silent anger, manipulative anger, or frustration-based anger? I know for me, the go-to was chronic and pain-based anger. Don't even get me going. Please don't get me going. Anywho, please put opinions and thoughts in the comments below. I would appreciate it. They can generate stimulating dialogue. Now, let's take our breathing break. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now I know I gave you all the smoke about your anger. But what about someone else's anger? Are you responsible for their anger? Absolutely not. What we look like? What? Nah, it ain't going down like that. We know, we're not having that. I'm just saying, I know sometimes we may have caused that emotion from an action we have taken, whether that's cheating, stealing, you can fill in the blank. And if you are doing those type of things to people, something is going on with you. But anyway, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. But back to the point. No, you are not responsible. But I will say you are responsible for how you react to that anger. You can escalate it or de-escalate it. There are so many actions and reactions you can take that can help you come to a healthy resolution. But you have to become wise under challenging situations. Most of the time, we hear people say when they have done something wrong, like, hey, I'm not perfect, I'm just human. And we know that. We know that no human being has total control of his thoughts every single moment, right? So in a weak moment, we will say or do something that we did not really intend. We make mistakes, period, point blank. We are frail. And when we think that we are not and think everyone else is not, we delve into angry actions that will eventually lose valuable relationships. So I will say, even though they are the ones with the anger, work on yourself. When you realize your own weaknesses, you will not be engulfed and fall into anger. But that doesn't mean you let them off the hook either. You just don't use anger to do it. See, I came back with you. Sis, I'm riding for you. I got your back. I wasn't just going to give you tough love and blame you for someone else's anger. Psh, please. I was just stating the obvious, that anger is a hard thing to kick, no matter who is right or wrong. And destroying it from the heart is a true challenge. Okay, I must say, that mental break earlier that we had just gave me the time to rejoice and think about how I am able to practice more self-control when it comes to my anger. I hope this interactive video helps you going forward as well. So let's recap. We spoke about anger manifesting in many different forms, coming out in various ways, whether external aggression, inward aggression, or passive aggression. We also discussed gaining control of your anger and actions that would benefit the situation and not hinder it. And we spoke about someone else's anger and how you are not responsible for it, but can be the cause of it, but have control over how you deal with it. So are you ready for the finale? I'm just playing. But thank you for staying to the end and not having short attention spans, right? Okay. Your sis will provide 2 options to direct your pathway to progress. Will it be my anger, my problem? Like, we're going to talk about like what your anger style is. Or will it be their anger, my reaction? Choose a pathway that will benefit you. And if you think both paths are interesting, you can always come back and choose the other pathway as well, right? I mean, come on, I'm waiting. Don't make me angry. I'm kidding. See you on the other side.